And we are live here in the She Broadcast Group, and today we have Don Meyer, who is going to be talking to us about some amazing stuff of Access Consciousness, which I love. I found Access Consciousness just a couple months ago, on a whim. It was just one of those things. Do you ever have someone mention something on Facebook and you kind of look into it? And I was like, oh, what is that? Why is my friend Michelle talking about this? I've never heard of this before. And then I listened to a podcast about Access Consciousness, and I was like, this is some really cool stuff. And then, of course, Facebook, the universe always provides when the student is ready. And then this little class pops up with my friend Michelle is going to this class. So I was like, I'm going to go to this class too on Access. I don't know what it is. I've listened to this podcast, and I went, and it was really one of the best things that I've done in a really long time, because it's helped me a lot, and I see how much it can help other people. So I am really excited that we get to share this with you today with Dawn, because she's pretty amazing. I've really gotten to know her much better over the past couple weeks, and we're having some fun. So I'm excited to share her wisdom with you today as part of the She Broadcast Group. And so, Dawn, I have some questions for you today as we go along with this process. And one of the questions that I have for you is, tell us more about you.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on. And yes, I hadn't realized until a couple of weeks ago that you were into Access. And I thought, well, how cool is that? She's a bars practitioner, and that's one of the things that I do. I'm an Access Consciousness certified facilitator, which means that I can not only do sessions with people and do coaching with people and do all these cool energy techniques with them, but I can also teach it, which is pretty amazing. And the other things that I do is I have a healing center here in Cocoa Village in Florida. And I also do Reiki, and I do cranial sacral techniques. But my passion, I would say, is really the Access Consciousness work that I do, because it just helps people in such amazing ways and so quickly. So that's kind of what I do.
Yeah, awesome. And a lot of people may not know when you say bars or getting, like, I was talking to a business coach the other day, and she wanted to schedule a call with me, and I'm like, no, sorry, I'm off to get my bars run and body process. And she was like, what? I was like, do tell. And I was trying to explain to her exactly what is Access Bars. So if you want to enlighten the group on that, because I know I've seen amazing results for me and for people that I know as well. And that's how I got into it, just observing other people.
Yeah. So the Access Consciousness bars are basically 32 points on your head and face that relate to different aspects of your life, like how it has the thoughts, feelings, and emotions about those aspects. And it's things like healing and money and your body and your creativity and your happiness and joy and those sort of things. And when you can touch those points and let that energy be released, and those thoughts, feelings, and emotions that you've been storing be released, it changes the energy in that area of your life. And since everything is energy, when you change the energy in that area of your life, then that area of your life can change. And all sorts of amazing things can happen, and you don't have to do all that talk therapy kind of stuff that people do, where they just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and nothing changes. This way you can actually just let the energy go and let that energy start shifting and moving around, and those changes can happen. So it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it happens really fast. I went yesterday for a very long session for 5 hours. And I don't think I moved in my sleep last night. I woke up this morning at like 4:45, like, yahoo! Let's go get some stuff done. And then my 7-year-old came in and was like, no, mommy, no work. I need to pay attention to me right now. So, which is all good and all of that. So, Don, one of my favorite quotes is to let your light shine so brightly so that others can see their way out of the darkness. What is it that you do to shine your light?
I would say that the main way I shine my light is to let people know that they still have choices and possibilities, that they're not really stuck. A lot of people, they get to these milestones in their life, like they turn 40 or they turn 50 or the kids leave or they change jobs or get a divorce or whatever. And they think that that's it. Then nothing ever changes. It's all downhill from there. But it's not. I like people to realize that their change is always possible. The one thing you can change in the world is you. And you can change your life. You can change you at any time. And the access stuff that I do is such a powerful tool for helping them to do that. So I like them to know that no matter where you are, you can always change things and change your life.
Yes, absolutely, for sure. And next question. It only takes one person to make a small decision and change the world, which it seems like you're doing a lot with that one decision. There could be someone in the audience right now that you're looking to connect to who can be the one for you today. You never know who's listening, and I always believe the 1 degree of separation, I think it's from Kevin Bacon or whatever it is, but there's a game that people play, like you're only 1 degree away from this celebrity, or whatever. So maybe that person is me, or maybe it's someone here in the She Broadcast group that's listening in. So let's find out and see who is your ideal dream client, and think really big, because we never know who someone knows in this audience. So what is, or who is your ideal dream client, and what would you want to help them with?
Well, my ideal client is someone who, like I said, is in their 40s or 50s or more and believes that they're stuck, that they can't make choices, they can't make changes in their lives. It's normally a woman, so she normally has these patterns that keep reoccurring in her life, like her relationships or her job, or just things that keep repeating and she just can't get out of them. Or she's just feeling so overwhelmed and stressed out and just like she's drowning in what's going on in her life. And just, I like them to know that they can change that. So if you've got those sort of things going on, or you've got a lot of depression going on, all these things are changeable. You're not really stuck forever. So, and then of course my ideal client is someone who would pay me lots of money to do that, but that's just kind of
Oprah,
yeah, Oprah would be nice.
Yeah,
Somebody has a lot of money.
Yep, all good. But in the meantime,
we're
going to continue to help the average person.
Yes, exactly. And so I do the sessions on the phone, I do them in person, I do them on Skype, whatever works best for someone, so that they can conveniently connect to me and we can start working on those things that are ready to change. When you're ready to change, there's changes available.
Somebody shows up.
Somebody shows up, and here I am.
I know for me, I was looking at my what's next, and where I wanted to go in my business and what I wanted to do next, and working on this access consciousness process of, it was more of a discussion of what was surrounding me and what people were surrounding me, and how I was judging the people around me of what they should and should not do. And I came to this huge realization that I was holding myself back from moving to the next level because I was waiting for them to step up, because I had a judgment that, well, they should be doing this, or they should be helping me with this, or they should be working 12 hours a day, or they should be, and I had all these should be's that weren't getting done, and I was sitting there waiting for that to happen, instead of just saying, well, they're either going to step up or step out, so I'm going to keep moving with what it is that I need to do. So that was like one of my really big, breakthroughs, and going through the process of access and asking questions in a gentle way. It's not like you said, it's not therapy where you talk about the scenario forever and you relive it again and again and again. You don't need to with this. It's more of what's moving forward. I think that's what resonates with me, because I'm always the type of person who's like, well, what's next? That's back there. So what's next? And that kind of works. So with that being said, now you guys know one of my missteps. I just realized, which is really a great gift, that I get to realize that and be in that space. So I believe that there are only missteps, and there's no such thing as mistakes, because we learn from every experience that we have. And it's better to have a misstep than to do nothing at all. So the universe can't course correct you if you're standing still. So with that thought in mind, Dawn, what is one misstep that you've had that you now realize has turned into one of your greatest gifts?
Well, as you know, and maybe some of the other people on here know, I used to work on the space shuttle. I was a software engineer on the space shuttle for a lot of years. And when the program ended, I went ahead and left instead of staying out there. And I did spend, time trying to determine what was next for me because I knew that there was something that I was supposed to be doing. And so I went back to massage school because I had been doing a lot of energy healing work even before I left the Space Center. And when I got out of massage school, I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to go. And a friend of mine said, well, let's open a center together. So I went ahead and opened the center with her. And then that didn't really work out for the two of us to be working together. So, but the thing was that, a lot of people said, oh, well, you wasted all that time being in the work with her and all of that. And I said, no, because if she hadn't offered, I probably never would have done it because I didn't have any experience with doing that. I had worked for a corporation, the government, for, over 25 years. And so I didn't really know how to do all that stuff, but she did. So had she not volunteered to open the center with me, I probably never would have done it. And I would have done a completely different path with getting my business started. And I might never have even gotten to the access stuff because I actually found that sort of toward the end. And so, if you changed anything in your life, you wouldn't be where you are now. And I'm pretty happy with my life now. So that was just,
Yeah,
like you said, just one misstep, and I did the course correction to where I would rather be, and there you go.
awesome. And if anyone is listening now and you have any questions or comments or anything for Dawn, feel free to post it in the comments section below, whether you're watching this video live with us right now or if it's in the replay, and then we'll make sure that you get your question answered for you. And Dawn, you have a very special gift for our audience. So tell us more about that.
Yes, I'm doing a call that's called Learning to Love Your Body Again, and it's a 3-part series. And also, I have with it weekly activities like gratitude journals and clearing statements, which we didn't touch on, but it's an access consciousness thing. And so I have these package of 3 sessions with the 3 months worth of things that go with that. And I normally had a price of $147 on that, and that was the sale price on it. And now for everybody who's watching today, I have it for $97. And what you'll do is you'll get the November installment of it, and then you'll be able to participate in the December and January installments as well. So if you go out to imampurpledawn.com/wow, then you'll be able to sign up for the special pricing.
Awesome. And we just put that up there on the screen, and then I'll go ahead and also put it in the comments below.
Okay.
So that you guys can see that link and access that. There we go.
Cool.
And anything else you want to share with us?
Well, I just want everybody to know that, we talked a little bit about missteps and course corrections and all those things, and you don't have to make yourself wrong for the things that didn't work out. Doesn't mean you were wrong. It just means you needed to choose different. So now you can choose whatever you'd like your life to be from here forward.
Awesome. Yes, so true. And thank you so much for coming here today and being our member spotlight in She Broadcasts, which is a Facebook group because Dawn's a member. And it's a group of over 600 women and growing very rapidly who are all interested in supporting each other in our video broadcasting efforts. So thanks for tuning in today, and we will see you online. Thank you, Dawn.
Thank you. Bye-bye.